IL-2, Cliffs of Dover, Blitz, Team Fusion Desert Wings. Now taking off from North Africa in a 109 E7, it's no joke. Airfields are real rough, you get a lot of bounce. You cartwheel the plane real easy. So you got to push that stick forward on takeoff and really adjust to keep the wings level. Throttle 70% when you get up onto full throttle. All right, we're airborne. Let's get back into the game. We really enjoyed Cliffs of Dover. It comes right after the success of IL-2 1946, which at the time had limitations on the graphics. Something new was always in the works, and we pretty much lined up for this, expecting a lot, and we got it, but it was very limited. Just the Battle of Britain Theater. And as we got into the game, expecting more theaters, more aircraft, wham! The developers abandoned the project and started something new called Battle of Stalingrad. Just left us hanging, which is the case today for Battle of Stalingrad. It's got a lot of modules, but it's very limited to the European theater. Anyway, guys, I got back into Cliffs of Dover, which is still a good game. The mission editor is almost the same as IL-2 1946, so it's real easy for me to use and to make missions like this one. So it's February 1941. The Africa Corps has just landed and is taking on the Commonwealth forces. So big objective, of course, is Tobruk, and our mission is to conduct a joint strike on a Allied petrol base. That's gasoline for you savages. We got some 110s inbound. We're armed with more 50-kilogram bombs, and we're going to do a joint attack to split up the AAA fire, which is pretty fierce. And there's our 110s coming in up to our port side, getting lined up. We're going to do almost a loft drop. We got 4 out. Took a hit from flak. Oh, we scored a big hit. Let's turn out. Oh, one of our aircraft just went up in a big explosion. It's just tumbling out of the sky. Get out, man, get out. All right, as we turn out, we encounter an enemy airstrip. And the RAF is putting aircraft in the air. And we're going after them full throttle. Got off the deck, so they're very vulnerable to our attacks. We want to stay fast and keep them turning. A big hit, you can hear it. All right, we're going to break off and go vertical. All right, we want to stay above the enemy aircraft as they have the numbers at this point. I've lost track of my flight. 110s and 109s. All right, let's keep our opponents turning. We're co-out with them, but we're faster. So we want to keep them maneuvering. And we turn off to our left slightly. We've got more RAF aircraft taking off. Going to put guns on them on the ground. Look for the hit. Again, we're going to go vertical. All right, we can make out that our gunfire prevented one of the enemy aircraft from taking off. Let's drop in, stay aggressive. Now we're not going to maneuver with them, we're just going to go vertical and look for targets of opportunity while we have the advantage. As the RAF has the numbers, they can turn it on us really fast. What we want to do is put this flight at a disadvantage and then turn out to our base, egress out with speed and separation. Still not able to see any of our friendly wingmen. Climbing and pulling away. Still looking for that opportunity to clear out. Alright, we're approaching the enemy flight at a high speed. We want to get some good shots off. We also want to keep them low energy. And keep them defensive. We made our gun pass, then we're going to go vertical again. We've got all the enemy planes to maneuver. Let's get lined up on the airplane that is just nose up with us. scored a big hit with the 20mm cannon. Part of the wing flew off. He's missing an aileron. He's turning out. He's trailing a lot of smoke as well. All right, this may be the break we were looking for. All right, let's clear out. Let's head back to base. All right, we got speed and separation. All right, guys, we've made it back to base, and just like the takeoff, the landings in desert wings are no joke either. You gotta land wings level. You really need to get that tail down first. And make a real controlled landing, or you're prone to cartwheel an aircraft, especially with the narrow landing gear that the 109 has. So you got to land in good form at all times. All right, we're on final, and we want to bleed off airspeed and land at about 140 kilometers per hour. And what I really like about the track IR is I can look over the nose, and I can also make out the speedometer. All right, so we're on glide slope. Over the runway, throttling back, leveling out, and touchdown. Nailed it. All right. You see how that bounce takes effect almost immediately. But we're just gearing back, slight tapping on the brakes. And we made it. All right, a successful landing. Pretty good mission for this pilot. When we check our score, we'll see the rundown of our flight. So let's go ahead and unlock the tail wheel, left brake, left rudder, and let's taxi off the runway. All right, let's check our score. We got credit for 3 air-to-airs and 4 bomb hits. But there's the big thing. We lost our entire flight to the enemy. So that was pretty substantial. A real costly mission, but we hit the target, our 110s, and this pilot really laid them out. But the flak, you could see, just blew one of our planes right out of the sky. Well, guys, I hope you liked this flight. It sure was fun to fly. Cliffs of Dover with the expansion still relevant. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you up again soon.